Then Krishna says, by doing this, practicing, you go into the trance and thus at last remain in trance, stopping all breathing. Very important line. Some of them, those students, curtailing the eating process. So you will win over your hunger. Curtailing the eating process, offer the outgoing breath into itself as a sacrifice. So your outgoing breath must go towards your navel and vanish there. So such is the grace of masters. They show you their playfulness of consciousness, that things are possible with science tries to learn. These yogis, just like that, they have controlled the Saman pranas. With the Saman pranas, the separation happens, Udan has happened, and you have power on your hunger, the fire element, everything, and you can leave your body, go back, come back at your will. And it's possible. It's possible because I experienced that. There is a chapter called A Yogi with the Two Bodies. He comes from Calcutta and there are no telephones and etc. We're talking about 1900s. They say, I want to meet this Guruji. His father passed a message to the guy in Varanasi that Yogananda ji is coming to see you. So he goes to the house where one yogi is sitting, but Yogananda has to meet the other person. Yogananda doesn't know where that person is. So he tells to this Guruji, he said, okay, Mukunda, come and sit down and say, okay, Guruji, I have to go because I have to meet this person. He said, don't worry, he will come in an hour. Just sit here. Mukunda, the Yogananda ji is sitting at the lotus feet of Guruji, and half an hour later, 1 hour, that person knocks the door. From nowhere, that person knocks the door and he appears to Yogananda ji. Open the door. Now he's sitting there. So they have a chat and then he asks, how do you know? He said, I was at a Varanasi Ghat. Ghat is the bank of the river. So he was taking the bath there in the river and he said, Guruji appears and he said, in 1 hour, you come to my house and I will see you there in 1 hour. Okay. There is somebody wants to meet you. And he said, yes. I said, okay, I'm going there. I have work to do. You come in half an hour or 1 hour. And he appears. He said, because Guruji called me, so I came. Yogananda ji is now sitting there. How come all the time I'm talking to him in front of me? When did he go there? So Yogi with the two bodies. And this is my example of Yogi Baba. It's been a while I haven't shared that. I am sitting in jungle at the feet of my master, Yogi Baba. No, actually, I was sitting next to him, Yogi Baba's, and Yogi Baba is having his chillum. You know, you experience it. He's just, Hanji. And Giri Baba, another my Guru brother, Guru Bhai, is sitting there. His job is to make the chillum for the master. So he's sitting there. So Giri Baba is sitting here. I am sitting here. Babaji is sitting here. And we are talking. 3 of us are talking. And only my master only allows me to sit next to him, as you have all experienced. Others just sit there. So this guy comes and stops the bike and he comes here. So here's Giri Baba. Here I am, and here is Yogi Baba. He comes and stands here. Said, hey Giri Baba, Yogi Baba kothay? I say, hey Giri Baba, where is Yogi Baba? Yogi Baba is sitting next. He couldn't see. And Yogi Baba is laughing. And you will see his big teeth coming, black big teeth coming. He couldn't see. So such is the grace of masters. They show you their playfulness of consciousness, that things are possible with science tries to learn. These yogis, just like that, they have controlled the Saman. They have controlled the Saman pranas. With the Saman pranas, the separation happens, Udan has happened, and you have power of on your hunger, the fire element, everything, and you can leave your body, go back, come back at your will. And it's possible. It's possible because I experienced that, I can tell you. And that's when I read in the book, yes, that has happened to me. So anyways, we are talking about the Saman air. So very important that when we do the Kriya pranayam, Kriya yoga, we remain true to who we are. Honesty, humility, faith, trust, charity, the pillars for purity. We do with this surrender and things will start happening by itself. You cannot ask for the experience. It is given. And when it is given, you can only be in gratitude. When things are given to you, you can only be in gratitude. Today, you are having a good experience with Guruji. You remain at the gratitude. Tomorrow, if you do not resonate with the teaching, you don't become ungrateful for today's, okay? No, Guruji, no. Today's experience is real. Tomorrow, who has seen it? Tomorrow, you might be a different person. But for tomorrow, you can't disrespect today, which will be yesterday for tomorrow. That means very much ungrateful for the life. And that is dishonesty. And that will stop the growth. And that will put you in a lower spiral. So energy is either ascending or descending. If your mind is alive, then the energy inside you is either expanding or contracting. Either you are rising or you are going downwards. Energy is either going upwards or downwards. If you remain true to yourself, to the honesty, surrender, your energy is increasing. The moment a judgment comes, immediately it starts going downwards. It's continuously moving. In reality, the energy is not moving. It's only you are moving in that energy. So you choose to be that peaceful, balanced one, or you choose to be in the moment. If you choose to be in the moment, you will be either going up or you will be going down. To go up, it will be anti-gravity rise. You must be ready to let go and keep on rising. If you pay attention to what people are saying, immediately the downfall starts. It's anti-gravity, it's non-resistance. You will be chopping off so much around you. You will be going up lean. No extra fat, no extra thought, no judgment, absolute neutral observer, Saman. Let the Udan work. So I will now read the Kriya Yoga verses that was given by Lord Krishna to Arjun, chapter 4, verse 29. The chapter is about transcendental knowledge. And here the Arjuna is asking, after Karma Yoga, how to perform karmas, what are the right karmas, how not to get involved in the karmic cause and effect. After that, now the Krishna is giving transcendental knowledge about how not to get involved into the karmic layers or cause and effect. So one of this, verse 29 says, Apane juhyati pranam Prane apanam tatha pare Prana apana gati ruddhva Pranayama parayanaha Apare niyataharaha Pranan praneshu juhyati. It says, and there are, is Krishna is saying, and there are even others who are inclined to the process of breath restraint to remain in trance. And they practice stopping the movement of outgoing breath into the incoming and incoming breath into the outgoing. And thus at last remain in trance, stopping all the breathing. Some of them curtailing the eating process, offer the outgoing breath into self as a sacrifice. What is Krishna talking here? Control of breath. So one here is saying stopping inhale into exhale and exhale into inhale. Initially we were talking about inhale, exhale, merge together. That's another state we will talk. Right now, to get into that stage, you must practice hold. So inhale and hold, and then exhale, hold. There comes a stage, no inhale, no exhale. Then Krishna says, by doing this, practicing, you go into the trance and thus at last remain in trance, stopping all breathing. Some of them, very important line, some of them, those students, curtailing the eating process. So you will win over your hunger. Curtailing the eating process, offer the outgoing breath into itself as a sacrifice. So your outgoing breath must go towards your navel and vanish there. So when we do the fire ceremony, we do swaha in the fire. Yes? Inside you, that is your navel. So my breath goes here. I offered myself here. Now I am sitting without breath. I reached or I experienced a realization when I was in Dubai, and that moment I was meditating in hot summers in the desert. I was meditating. I will take all of my clothes, become naked in the desert because no one is watching. Even if they watch, but I will go where there is no one. But there also I experienced when I was meditating and Babaji and called upon in the desert, and there, from nowhere this little bird comes and say, ticking, 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 going around. So, Babaji said, there is no bird. And a small little black bird comes and walks around me. And there's a small desert snake appeared. Many miracles I have experienced. So when I will come, I'll get into my bathtub around around 8 or 9 in the morning. I will get into my bathtub. In the summertime, the tank water, when the temperature is hitting 50 degrees in the desert, the tank water is very hot. I mean, it's really hot. There I was practicing the samana here. I was practicing in my Manipur. I was meditating on the fire. So there I will put on the hot water completely, like from the geyser as well. Put the hot water. And I will put 2 big heaters in my bathroom to create extra heat. And fill up the tub with the hot boiling water. And slowly I will just slide in. Initially, if my awareness is outside, I will feel the heat. But as soon as I go in, the water turns very cool. And then I'll put the slow boiling water here and it's falling here and I'm meditating. Hot water, boiling water is falling. I'm meditating completely inside. As soon as you come out, the burn happens. So you go in back, like you go back and sitting, meditating on the Saman, Manipura. And those tubs are quite big. So doing in and out every day, and nothing is happening. And I am eating only once a day, that too soupy noodles around 3 o'clock with lot of ghee. Because when the fire is working, you have to really make sure that your intestine and other parts are lubricated properly. So I'll have like a Maggi noodles and add lot of ghee in it and eat that. And noodles because they will easily get digested. So, and one day, after like many weeks, I got really tired and disappointed and frustrated and sad. So I thought, okay, this life is of no use. I don't want to live. So I'm in my bathtub, lying here, water is falling and I'm sweating from here. I say, okay, today I should leave my body. At least I should experience my own death. So my breathing was quite powerful at that time. It still is, but that one was like boom. So I inhaled and I slid in the water. Okay. I slid in the water. I was connected, let go. I'm waiting for my death. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes gone. I'm still waiting for my death underwater. What a beautiful phenomena I experienced. After 15 minutes, when I got tired in the water, I said, okay, am I dead or what? So I slowly raised my head here and inside. Slowly I opened my eyes in the water only. So my whole body is like whole body. And I saw air bubbles on my skin and realized I was breathing through my body, my skin. So the life force energy, I got connected with the life force energy of the water, and water does have oxygen. That was a beautiful experience. To stay in the water, one doesn't have to breathe if you know how to connect with the life force energy of the water. Now, you say that oxygen gives you life. Oxygen doesn't give you life. It's the air element and you are naturally connected with the life force energy of the air. In the oxygen, there is a life force energy. You are connected there. Yogis take a dip in the water. They connect with the life force energy of the water and their exchange is happening through the skin. Some yogis, they dig a pit in the earth. They sit there. They cover themselves. They are still alive because they know how to connect with the life force energy of the pure element. So these are the steps yogis take. And then we come back to share our experiences. That it's possible, but it's not possible to plan the journey. This journey cannot be planned. So that is what Krishna is saying here. By holding your breath, you can go into the trance, and I have experienced that. Or you can breathe out and you can go in trance, and you sacrifice your breath in your navel. That is fire element, and you go beyond hunger. The real Kriya yoga.